What's up, guys? Chef Luchador here again. And the title for this one is going to be Weight Loss Isn't Physical, It's Mental. What a lot of people don't understand about someone that's trying to lose weight is the mental aspect of it, because I hear a lot of people say, well, just start moving, just get up and lift weights, just start running, walking, do whatever. But what a lot of people don't understand is the mental overload that someone has. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not there. And that seems to be the issue, is that a lot of us live these overweight lives. These overweight lives that we live are a representation of our mental prisons that hold us shackled. And the excess weight is the physical proof that shows our mental imprisonment, because there is something in our mind that is holding us shackled to the food that we eat. And somehow, some way, it imprisons us into our solitary confinement into our own human flesh. And we've been imprisoned, we've been sentenced to a life sentence. And some of us, unfortunately, pay with life. And so the main thing is that your mental health has to change, as well as your body. If you want your body to change, your mind has to change first. Now, I can't tell you what's wrong with you specifically, but what I can tell you is that you need to figure out what is making you overindulge into eating, because the food is a drug. It's opening those dopamines, and it's in the endorphins, the euphoria. You're in some sort of a mental oasis when you eat food. And I understand, because I'm in that oasis. When I eat, I'm in paradise. I love it, and I don't want to stop. So I just continue on eating and eating and eating. After I eat, everything comes down. The shame comes in, the guilt comes in, the realization that I'm destroying my body comes in, and I just can't figure it out. And now I have realized, after over 4 years of trying to fix this, that it's a mental issue. It is a physical issue. If you run, if you work out and stuff like that, you will change. But the one quote that always stays, and that has been proven time and time again, you cannot outrun a bad diet. So don't think you're going to be the one that outruns a bad diet, because you never will outrun a bad diet. And so, with that being said, you need to fix what's wrong with you mentally first. What is triggering you to eating? And what the help that I want to offer you is, instead of eating, stand up and do some knee highs. Just put your arms out and start touching your knees. Every time you feel mad, every time you feel ashamed, every time you feel misunderstood, every time you feel like eating, because there is an emotional trigger when someone makes fun of you, when someone laughs at you, when you feel embarrassed, when somebody looks at you, when you think something is wrong, when one of your family members says, "Hey, don't you think it's time to start, losing weight or something?" You feel embarrassed. Do not go and eat. Start running in place. Do some jumping jacks. Do some squats. Sit down on the chair and stand up. Do that 20 or 30 times. Like I have to say this. You have to start your own path to evolution. And these are the events that 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 answer the question, when will I lose weight? As it goes back to the other video, everything falls in line little by little by little. All the dots will be connecting together, and I'm going to try to make these videos so you understand to connect all these dots, because everything is connected together. I've been doing this for over 4 years, and I want y'all to understand that it's not physical, it's mental. Losing weight is mental. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to do nothing and you'll still lose weight. You won't have muscle tone or nothing like that. But if you can control the mental aspect of losing this weight, then you will understand everything. And so you have to figure out, and you have to find out what are your triggers. And once you figure out and find out what your triggers are, and if you can't, then you have to understand that there are triggers, but you just don't know what they are. So you need to go ahead and put a roadblock in front of all that and change it. So instead of eating, you need to start working out. You need to start at least jump up and down. It doesn't matter. It's something. Do something to evolutionize yourself. Remember, the phoenix burns in flames, turns into ashes, and then it becomes reborn again. Become a phoenix at the end. Burn yourself. Not literally. Burn yourself mentally. Burn everything down and just recreate yourself. Because for a lot of you, y'all are dealing with shame and embarrassment. And understand one thing that I have learned about shame and embarrassment, ain't even guilt. The rest of the world doesn't know. Only you know. That's why you hold it inside, because you know of your shame, you know of your guilt, you know of your embarrassments. And it's fine. But those things that are held up in your mind are the ones that are holding you up in life. That is your mental imprisonment. And now it is time to start looking for the key. Once you find the key, the cell becomes unlocked. Once the cell becomes unlocked, you can step one foot outside. It's not going to be comfortable because you're not used to being free. But it's okay, because once you find that key, you can start moving forward little by little. And eventually you will go through the prisons. You will go through the prisons of your mind, and you will set yourself free. And one day your mental progression will be where you are walking on grass. The sun is shining. And so you have to understand, and you have to find those triggers in your mind that are making you overindulge because you want the satisfaction of being the one in charge when someone does something negative to you. So what I want you to do, instead of overindulging, I want you to start working out. I want you to start doing squats. I want you to start doing some knee highs, some jumping jacks, some running in place, some arm circles. I want you to use that as a replacement for the overindulging. I don't want you to get sad and emotional. I need you to feel anger, because I want you to feel the anger, because I want you to keep telling yourself, I'm going to show that person who I am. I am the phoenix. I am the evolution. I will change. And when I change, I will change for the better. The next time I walk into that room, their mouth is going to hit the floor. When I come in, I wear that suit. When I come in and that waist is tight. When I come in and I got my heels on and that little black dress. It doesn't matter. You make those people regret everything they told you. And so you have to change your mind. Weight loss is not physical. It is mental. And you will have to, this will be the biggest fight that you fight. And it is the fight with yourself. It is the fight to find the key of your mental imprisonment so you can unlock that cell and walk into freedom. And once you walk into that freedom, there is no going back. I am telling you, you look good, you feel good, you feel good. Everybody around you wants the same. And you have that power when you enter a room and everybody stops and stares at you. But it's different because you're used to everybody looking at you, staring at you, because you're overweight. You know what that feels like already. Now make the evolutional change to walk into a room and have everybody want to talk to you, to have everybody look at you. For my men, to have everybody, for my young men out there, my men out there, to walk into a room and have the men look at you and look you up and down because they are intimidated in some silent way. And for the ladies to be walking up to you and introducing themselves because they want to know who you are. And ladies, the same thing. Once you walk into that room, the whole room shuts down. They're all eyes on me. Make those your moments. Make that change to switch that up from the looks of shame to the looks of envy, the looks, not envy either, but just the looks like, wow, like you shut the room down. When you change your physical aspects of your life, where you start working out, your body starts looking good, it starts slimming down, toning up. People look at you. So if you're tired of people looking at you and being ashamed of it, change yourself and have people look at you in a positive way and in a positive light. And I guarantee you this will change your life, because every time I go to the gym now, people stare at me because I'm getting bigger, and it makes me smile inside, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm doing it. I'm changing. And so I just want to make this video so y'all can have some sort of understanding on what it is that it needs to change mentally. And once you can fix that mentally, then, like I said, that imprisonment that you hold yourself in because of all those years that you've been made fun of, all those years of the shame, all those years with the guilt, the embarrassment, all that adds up. And it's just it's just a life sentence. You know, your mental imprisonment sentence is just going more and more and more and more, and you're kind of wasting that life. So I'm there with you guys. If you need any help, go ahead and write down in the comments. I can try to help you out if I can. But once again, man, love yourself, because no one else in this world will love you more than yourself. And you owe it to yourself to be a better person. And, you know, I love you guys. I hope this helps somebody. As long as it helps one person, I'm okay with it.